Hi, this is Barbara J. Allen. Today I will be presenting to you one of my most talented and innovative students, Nathan Efrat, who will be teaching you how to construct a Sphericon. Due to the time restraints of YouTube, we will be presenting this video in two parts. For complete instructions, be sure to see them both.
Here's the Sphericon. So the first thing you do is you cut out two circles. The radius of the circle is going to be this distance over here, just for reference. So if you have a 12-inch circle, you're going to end up with a Sphericon that's 12 inches tall. So the first thing you do, you have to make sure you have the center point. So it's easiest if you make the circle with a compass. You start off with a line in the center. Then you measure 127 degrees.
127, very important. 127.
And then you make another line all the way across the circle. And so that should give you your two 127-degree segments. One here and one here. I'm going to measure this other segment just to check it, to make sure it's 127 degrees. Yes. So now those are the two segments, and they can be cut out. I'm going to cut out the two sections now. So you can get two segments out of one circle. To make this full Sphericon, you have to use four segments to make out of two circles. So you need four segments altogether. So you start off with a line straight across the circle.
So you need to use a protractor and you need to use a compass. Those are the two tools you need. You need the compass because you have to find the center point.
And you have to have a perfect circle.
And you have to have a perfect circle.
So you have to make a 127-degree angle. And then you make another line all the way across the circle. And then I'll check to make sure that it's 127 degrees. Yep. So now we have four segments made out of two circles. Now you have to bevel the edges, the curved edge of each section. You can use a knife. I'm using a beveling tool.
That you made.
That I made. You have to bevel it at 45 degrees.
And the clay should be just a little under leather hard.
But still
soft enough that you can
curve it.
Yes.
Alright, now that we have our four sections cut out, each 127 degrees out of a circle, we now have to make two squares on a piece of paper. You don't really have to do this if your sections have a radius of less than 3 inches. These are about 5 inches, so I'm going to do it. So now you make 2 squares on paper. That are each the same size as your radius. Okay, now we have to score the flat edges of the sections. First I'm going to assemble them. I'm going to curve them a little bit on the squares here so that the flat sides follow the square. So the beveled edges, the curved edge, will form half of a circle, and the straight edges will form half of a square. And then they can be arranged on the squares that you've drawn already. I'm going to cut away slightly at this edge right here, just so that it's totally flat. You want it to be as flat as this part, so I'm going to cut away here.
Oh, I see.
Because when you bend it, it ends up with an angled edge.
That's what experience teaches you, right?
But don't cut away too much, or else it won't go together right. And you can start by doing that to 2 sections. Now I'm going to slip and score the 2 curved edges and put them together.
When the surface of your Sphericon is completely cleaned up and just past leather hard, remember to punch a small hole in it. If you do not do this, your sculpture will blow up during the firing.